Hello, this is Lauren Delsack speaking, and if you're new to my channel on YouTube, I am a professional astrologer, and in this video I'm going to be doing a little experiment here, bringing in some messages for the new moon in May. That new moon is on May 11th, and I'm going to be bringing in some tarot to see if I get some specific messages pertaining to each of the signs here. So have a listen to your sun sign and also your moon sign and your rising sign. So you might get 3 different messages for the month here of what seeds and ideas you'll be starting out with this month. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, throw out the rest, and like I said, a little experiment I'm doing this month to express my creativity in a new way. So let's get into it. Overall, because we're working with a new moon in Taurus, what does it want to do? It wants to maintain and preserve security. Build, maintain, preserve security. So with Aries here, it's happening in the sector of your life that has to do with your finances, what you have, assets, finances, also about your sense of self-worth, how you value yourself, and what your values are. So maybe this month you're reflecting on what is really important to you, what you value. Right away through the tarot, the King of Wands comes up, and crowning it is the Ten of Pentacles with the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So right away, it's talking about taking some action here. You know, the King of Wands, he's the visionary. He knows what he wants. He's highly charismatic. He knows how to get the support from other people he needs. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, you might be looking at having the perfect lifestyle, home life, material wealth. The Hierophant could be telling us, because also this month we have, right around that new moon, we have Jupiter moving into the sign of Pisces, and that's taking place in the sector of your life that has to do more with behind the scenes, the subconscious, dealing with also ways that you might self-sabotage yourself. So overall, I kind of get the feeling here of putting your faith in a higher power, maybe taking action on developing that perfect lifestyle and life that you want. This is sort of like the Ten of Pentacles, the picket fence, the perfect marital life, the perfect home life, and the perfect career life. So that could be where your focus is this month, Aries. Now moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this is all about you this month because the new moon is taking place in the first house of the self. And just sort of combining things here with Jupiter moving into the area of your life that has to do with friendships, group associations, who you work with, relate with. I kind of feel like we get the Three of Pentacles right out here. So this is talking about successful collaboration with others. Maybe this is also about you exchanging your ideas, meeting up with other people to exchange ideas, however you go about that. The Hierophant also here could be talking about even studying something new, possibly. The Magician's at the bottom of the deck, so you're going to manifest whatever you think about. So I feel like you're really putting something into action, and you'll get the support you need from others or working together with other people. So that's the message for Taurus. Moving on to Gemini now. Okay, Gemini. The new moon here is taking place in the area of your life that has to do with the 12th house in astrology. So I kind of feel like also with the Ten of Wands on the table here at the end of the deck, you're finishing up a cycle of burdens, of carrying too much responsibility, maybe, because also we've got the Jupiter and Pisces moving into your 10th house of the profession. So maybe you've been overworked, and I'm feeling like you might need some time for a bit of retreat this month and rethinking things, dropping burdens if you haven't done so already. But with the Eight of Wands here, which is your card this new moon, it's talking about movement, fast change, a busy time period for you, quick communications, strike while the iron is hot. And I feel like maybe you're thinking about your finances, or are you being compensated through your work? Are you being compensated through your work is what I would ask. And if you're not, maybe you've got to make some changes. And I think that some ideas are going to come in for you at the new moon and this month in May. So hope that resonates with you. On to Cancer. Okay, Cancer, this new moon is taking place in the area of life that has to do with your friends, your group associations, your colleagues at work, also how you're being compensated through your work, through your job, and about receiving love and recognition. So I'm kind of feeling here with the moon card that you might not have all the information right away this month. I kind of feel like you need to avoid making fast decisions. Also with the Knight of Wands here, it's very impulsive, so you need to kind of slow down and listen to your gut feeling about stuff. This could have to relate as well to making a decision about something with the Lover's card. So any decisions you need to make, I think you need to really avoid fast decisions. With Jupiter moving into your 9th house, you could be thinking about possibly higher-minded study, getting into learning or sharing the information that you have with others, possibly even considering travel with the Knight of Wands on the table. If this is love-related, I feel that you will come together with someone or with the relationship that you're currently in, but I do feel like things need to be discussed. There could be fears here or anxiety. Listen to your gut on this. If you're just dating, watch out for somebody who's coming in that is all talk, no action with that Knight of Wands, okay? Okay, Leo, this new moon is falling in the area of life that has to do with your career and your profession, what your reputation and standing is in the world. And right away with the Nine of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like you're looking or you have your independence. Either you're in a good position, you have the money you need, you feel free and independent, but if not, I feel like with the Nine of Wands here, that's kind of the wounded warrior. You've fought your battles, you've been hurt in the past, you're still standing, you might be a little wounded, but you're still moving forward, and the Six of Wands tells me you're going to be successful with whatever you do. If you're thinking about making a break, for example, or finding the resources that you need, for example, we have here Jupiter moving into the 8th house, which has to do with joint resources. You're going to find the resources you need. If it's like taking out a bank loan or whatever it is, you'll find the resources you need. These are very nice cards, and I feel like you want to be independent in your career, and you will be. Okay, so that could be about what your decisions are going on this month around the new moon. Okay, Virgo, this new moon taking place in the area of life that has to do with expanding your horizons, higher-minded study and thinking. Either you're considering or thinking about studies, teaching, internationalism, which can have to do with travel abroad, relocation, working with foreigners. And also this area of life does have to do with metaphysical studies. So my feeling is, and it can have to do with law and politics and philosophy, a lot of higher-minded subjects. My feeling here with the Death card on the table is you're at the end of something. You're ending something, and there's a whole new beginning starting for you. There's a transition. Something has to be let go of. Why the anxiety you have with the Nine of Swords? You only know what's been keeping you up at night and what you're stressing about. And, of course, it's a very cerebral sign. Virgo, so you tend to go round and round in your mind about things. I would say drop that, because with the Queen of Wands here, it's telling me that you're confident, you can move forward, you have what you need to make whatever happen, but there's got to be an ending here. The Jupiter is coming up into your 7th house, which has to do with your commitments one-on-one to other people. So there could be some considerations. Actually, it's going to be expansive for relationships. So, I would say be sensitive to other people's needs, discuss things with your partner or your business partner or whoever you're dealing with, and you should be okay. But there is an ending here for you. There's an ending and a new beginning. So that's a positive sign. And you're going to make whatever you want happen here with the Queen of Wands. It's telling you to take action. Get out of your head and take action. Okay? Okay, Libra, this new moon this month is taking place in the area of your life that has to do with you and the resources you have with other people, such as a partner, a business partner, a marriage, that kind of thing. It can also have to do with the value and significance that you give to your sex life, as an example. This area of life also can have to do with alternative healing methodologies, But my feeling is, with the cards on the table here, Queen of Cups comes up. So the Queen of Cups with the Page of Cups and the Empress. This is all about love or relationships going on here. The Queen of Cups, she's highly, let's say, emotionally stable. She knows what she wants. She uses her intuition, and that should be the guidance for you. The Page of Cups can also be talking about some new opportunity, some message coming in for you. It could even be a love offer, possibly, with somebody younger, as an example. But you're being asked to use your intuition and to value yourself with the Empress here. So if you're in any kind of situation that you're trying to figure things out, put yourself first and value yourself. Emotionally, you know what you need and you want. Could also, with the Empress, telling me that you're birthing something new here, okay? So maybe you are considering starting out on a joint venture with someone, business or personal, and I would say go for it. I would say go for it. Could be work-related because Jupiter is coming up in the area of your life that has to do with your day-to-day lifestyle and your day-to-day work environment. So hope that resonates with you. Scorpio. New moon falling in the sector of your life that has to do with your commitments one-on-one to another person, the traditional marriage house. So it's either business partnerships, marriage, commitments one-on-one to the public, customers, clients, this kind of thing. But also Jupiter will be moving into the 5th house of love and romance, creative self-expression. I feel like this could be, for some of you, you're considering or thinking about, because we've got the Hierophant on the table with the Fool. This is possibly, are some of you considering marriage? If you are, this can be a new start. You're looking for something adventurous and new in your life. However, with the Hermit as the main card here, it's telling you need to use your wisdom. You need some time, some alone time to think about what you want before you make any serious decisions. On the other hand, maybe you feel that your commitments that you're in right now, that you need time alone, you need time off. It's telling you to retreat, for sure. Maybe also you're being more pulled toward, if you're more of a spiritual person, you're being pulled toward taking more of a spiritual direction in your life and putting your faith in a higher power and starting out on some new path. There is some new beginning for you here. So that's can be exciting. It's either going to be in relationships or in more of a solo direction for you, okay? I feel you're being called to a higher wisdom, a higher power, a higher purpose, okay? Sagittarius, new moon taking place in the area of life that has to do with your day-to-day lifestyle, how you spend your time daily, also with your day-to-day work environment, the people you work for, who work for you, your office environment, this kind of thing. 8 of Wands here on the table, so some information's coming to you quickly at the beginning, needing to be truthful with yourself. You know, Queen of Swords is here. She's no BS. This is like she says the truth, this is what it is, and you know the truth. You're also considering walking away from something, 8 of Cups, moving to a higher level of consciousness, leaving the past behind, turning your back on the past. And I feel like also with Jupiter coming up in your 4th house of the home and family, maybe this is time for you to make a break from work, spend more time with family, sharing with family your ideas, this kind of thing, your sensitivity for your family. And but I feel you're going to be busy and you're going to need to make some decisions, and information's going to come to you quickly. You're going to get the truth. Whatever you've been waiting for, you're going to get the truth. That's going to allow you to walk away from any situation that's been emotionally heavy on you, okay? So, yeah, that's what I got to tell you around the new moon here, dear. Capricorn, new moon taking place in the area of your life that has to do with creative self-expression, love and romance, and also children, if you have them. So my feeling is with dating, for example, you might feel with the 7 of Cups here, you have lots of options, or you could be, you need to, all the ideas that you might have, first of all, if it's with love and romance, you're like dating a lot of different people, possibly, but with your ideas, you need to really ground your ideas here. with Jupiter coming up in the 3rd house for you this month, I feel like this is all about how you communicate. Communicating with sensitivity. This is about your mindset, the way you think, how you see the world. And there's some kind of giving something up or being or letting go of something. You feel either that you've been down a bit, depressed possibly. You might have had some kind of financial loss, but the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that everything is turning around, everything's moving up for you, so don't fall into that mindset. Be careful of your mindset this month, Capricorn. Not seeing things from the cup is half empty instead of half full. I think you'll have a lot of options, but it's just about not deluding yourself and sticking with what's practical for you, okay? You'll recover from any loss. All right? Okay, Aquarius, new moon taking place in your home life, family, home life, your house, where you live, where you put down your roots, this kind of thing. So I'm feeling here that with the Knight of Cups here, maybe somebody is coming in to make you an offer. But with the Emperor, you've got to be firm. You're in control here. Don't give up your authority. You're in control. You could be collaborating with other people here, or it could involve other people, which will work out fine for you. Okay? It'll work out fine. This might also have to do with finances. Jupiter moving into your 2nd house. You don't want to overspend here. You want to stick up for your self-worth and your values. So if you're working with other people, don't give up your authority. Find a way to come to exchange your ideas, discuss the ideas with other people, and find a way to all work together and get on the same page here, okay? Don't let anybody overstep you is what I'm trying to say. Don't cow down, which Aquarius usually would not do. So maintain your authority and you'll be fine. If this has to do with romance, somebody could be coming in to make you a love offer, but they could potentially be trying to control you. Okay, so watch out for players that are coming in, making offers, and they're really more into being the one in control. Okay? Okay, Pisces, this new moon taking place in the area of life that has to do with how you think, how you communicate, what your perspective is on the world, but this also has to do with studies. You see, 8 of Pentacles is telling me here, how can you expand your skills in your work situation? You're like the apprentice, learning new things, and maybe there's some studies you want to get into that can add to your toolkit. Okay, you've got the World card here. This is total fulfillment. If you were to study something new, or through your work, whatever's going on, that you're learning more things, or communicating, sharing what you know, this is going to lead to total, it's going to expand your world horizons. And you've got Jupiter moving into your 1st house of the self, expanding the self. It's time to start something new on that level. The Page of Cups is telling you to use your intuition. Some message could be coming into you, some message or some opportunity coming to you. I feel like there's an opportunity coming here for you to study something new, okay? That's going to expand your whole world and even take you onto an international level, all right? So those are the messages around the new moon, just an experiment using the tarot and astrology. I hope it all resonates with you. And links are in the description below pertaining to who I am and services that I offer. And see you soon, okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.